Hi everyone, today on hashtag November 25, hosted by Priscilla at Release the Craftin'. We are on the poem Spirits of the Dead, and we are on number 8, which is Spirits. Now, I had this really cool image of spirits when I did the, what was it that we just did? Oh my God. Oh, when we did hashtag the Oddtober 25, hosted by Priscilla and hosted by April at Pink Odd Bird. I had this awesome image that it was just like a haze going up, and it just reminded me of spirits. And I wanted to use that again for this prompt. And I don't know why I thought that I had that in my paper pack, because it wasn't. It was probably an image I got online at work. And I was like, great, now I can't use that. So today, why don't we just make a little booklet? Just going to make a little one today. I'm just going to crumble these pages up. Just a few pages here, no big deal. All right. And then I was going to use my coffee dyed pages, but of course, they're all at work. So I was like, well, I have to make do and do it this way instead, which is fine. I'm just going to take them and I'm going to just age them a bit. Probably will burn the edges too once it's cut and all that. All right, so where's my inks? Let me see. All right, let's just kind of quickly go over these a little bit to bring out the wrinkles. The wrinkles stand out more and make it look old. I did this on accident one day, and I know people have done it, but I actually found it myself. I was doing a journal at work with my friend Michelle, who used to work with me and who I miss dearly. She is Seaside Crafter, but she hasn't made any videos recently, and I gotta get on her on that. But anyway, we used to make journals at work on our lunch break and things like that. And I remember one day I was distressing a page and it crinkled while I was distressing it. And then I was like, oh my God, that's so cool. Like the wrinkle, and then it, it emphasized the wrinkle. And I was like, I like this. So I've been a fan of that ever since. But I know that other people know about this. It's no surprise, But it was just funny how I came about it myself. As they say, happy little accidents, right? That's how you find out about this stuff. All right, so that's just to kind of highlight the wrinkles. And I have another page here I missed. All right. So let's get them all. Alright, this is how I do it. That doesn't mean you do it this way. You can do it the right way. I just do it my way, which is always the wrong way. But that's just how it is for me. So Oh, let me see. I hope this reaches. I'm going to force it to reach. I can't see. There's a shadow. There we go. Close enough. Close enough. Okay. Where's my scissors? My scissors are right where they should be. Okay. Let's cut this. Again, there's a much easier way. It's called measuring. But I don't want to measure, and I want these to kind of be, I want these pages to kind of be like messed up. And I'm going to mess them up more anyway, so it doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter how I'm cutting this. Okay. That'll work. All right, where's my thing? Just going to round the edges. I'm just going to mess it up anyway, but I want to round the edges anyway for the parts that are not going to be messed up. All right. Hopefully I'm in frame here. I'm not going to burn the house down. Don't worry. See, I don't even know why I did that with the corners, because I'm probably going to just burn all of them. But we'll see. Oh, man, we had this landlord when I was growing up. She was such a witch. And by witch, I mean bitch. She was an old lady. Right? And, she was an old lady, and they had new... oh, the smoke. They had new carpets installed. Like, after we moved in, after a while we moved in, they had some carpets installed. And there was a cigarette burn in my bedroom, the carpet in my bedroom. Actually, they only replaced my bedroom. I'm sorry. They didn't do anything else, just my bedroom. And she said to my mother, they had just gotten them put in, and she said to my mom, she must have smoked a cigarette, and she burned the rug now. Dude, I was 12 years old. I was not smoking. That's what I mean. She was a witch. She was a horrible person. Always complaining, always complaining. So my mother one day got the rugs cleaned. She used to do stuff like that. Even though it wasn't our house, she would do things like that. Ridiculous. And so the old lady had a runner in the hallway. So she said, ask him how much it's going to be if I want to get my runner cleaned. So we said, $5. That's not bad, right? $5, you got a runner, he'll clean it for you. She said, tell him to go to hell. So she didn't get it done. Like, ladies, gotta charge us something, right? Oh my God, she was so much. Please, I couldn't stand her. She was always blaming me for something, and it was never me. I didn't do anything. And it was like my grandmother's friend. Like, it's not like she didn't know us. Like, my grandmother, like, my mom grew up with her. And it's not like she didn't know us or anything. And, my family would just laugh. Ha ha, that's Josie for you. Haha, no big deal. I'm like, yeah, well, it makes me mad. That ain't true, man. Oh, yeah, so I didn't like her. Looks pretty good. I gotta hit the top more up here, I think. So that was the story about that. Then she wouldn't let me get any pets. Well, I used to get hamsters and parakeets because apparently that didn't matter. And it's probably she didn't blame them for anything, But that would just cause fights with my mom because, she would say, you're always taking that bird out. Mind you, it was a parakeet. It was a little budgie. What is it going to do? That bird belongs in the cage. I'm sorry, the last time I checked, birds flew. They do not belong in the cage. And he was highly sociable. He was like my pal. We had moved there from K through 6. I had one school. I had all my, friends and things. And then we moved to this place, and I was like, damn. So I had that bird. My aunt got me the bird. She felt bad because, my mother was going through some things, and I was kind of alone in the house for a little bit. My grandma lived down the street, but it was a pain in the ass because my grandmother made me go to her house and sleep there. And then in the morning, I could go to my house to get ready for school and walk to the bus stop. The bus stop was 15 minutes away walking. It's not like today where it's right there. We had to walk to get to that bus. Crazy. So I would say, Grandma, I don't need to sleep over. I can just take care of myself. I can get up when I need to and go to the bus. It's not a big deal. I used to do it before anyway. I used to walk to school 4th grade. Oh, no, you're going to stay here. You're going to stay here. Okay, pain in the ass. Get up and walk over to my house in the morning. So stupid. So that bird really, he was very sociable, and he was my best friend, that bird. I loved him. I used to put him on top of the cage, and then I would go in my room, and I'd listen to my heavy metal music and everything, and then I would look over. No, I'm 11, 12 years old. He's over there. He walked from the cage in the kitchen. He must have flew down and walked into my bedroom, because as I'm listening to my music, I look down and there's my sneakers, and he's on the tongue of my sneaker just looking. It was so cute. His name was Nicky, for Nikki Sixx. Oh God. And he was great. Now I'm going to use this image because that kind of looks like a spirit to me, falling from the sky or some crap. But we're going to put it this way because I can't do it the other way. So I'm just going to deal with this for now because I'm not at work to print anything. So I'm just going to print this out for my book, for my little booklet. I really wish I had that other image, but you know what? You got to work with what you have at the moment. That's all. What can you do? Push this right about to there. Oh, I got to put her up. I got to put her up some. Let me glue this again. All right, let me see. About there's good. That's good. Okay, let's cut off the excess. And my room smells all burnt now. I love it. I just did a rough cut there because do I want to burn the cover? Maybe I shouldn't. I'll just keep it the way it is. Let me get this. Look at this. I got ash everywhere. It's kind of cool though. Come on, work with me here. Work with me. Oh, frig this. Of course it's going to do that now. Huh. Well, you know what? We're going to have to burn this too. Let me see. Doesn't my room smell great, doll?
Yeah, I noticed.
No, I'm not talking about the... I'm not talking about the pumpkin spice in here. I'm talking about the burns.
Oh.
Come in here, smell it. Does it smell good?
Should I get the fire extinguisher?
Nah, we're good. I was just telling everybody about Mean Josie.
Who's Mean Josie?
Remember my mother's, the landlord, she'd always blame me. She blamed me for the cigarette burns on the new carpet she put in my bedroom when I was 12, and she said I must have smoked. That they just put it down, and that day there was a burn mark because one of the workers was smoking or whatever. I told you that story, didn't I?
I don't know.
Oh, come on. Of course I did. I'm always bitching. I had to have told you that story. All right, guys. This is my little booksy. Let me see. I got to put some black ink now. I got ashes all in the vintage photo. This was fun. I had fun with this today. All right. Let me get some black soot here. Ow. That poked me. Let's see. Let's shut this. Why is this even open? Oh, yeah, I did use it. All right, let me see. Black in all these pages. Let's blacken this part. Let's also ink the back. Okay, we're gonna put some. Let's see. That's so cool, isn't it? All right, let's put some. Now we have to beautify it. We have to put some lace. Let's use the lace I just got from Deanna Grooms. Take a little chunksy off this. So cute. It'll probably, you know what? I'm going to cut it a little bit. We don't need to have that much. And that's okay because we can use this other piece for something. So that's okay. All right, let me sit back down. Okay. Okay, put the lace down on it. That's good. Put it around the other side. I cut that way off, so let me fix it a little bit. Because I'm a nut like that, so let me just fix it. Let me make it a little even. I'm way off. That's good to me. You don't want too much perfection, just a little bit. All right, let me get this. Okay. Yeah, see, that's a little bit better. I don't care that, I mean, it's okay if it's not perfect. I don't really want it to be perfect for this, but I mean, because the whole book's messed up. You know, I'm not I'm not looking for that. I'm not looking for perfection. But I just wanted it a little bit more even than what it was. Okay. So that's what I have for today for Spirit. This little booklet that I'll also be putting in that little journal that I'm making. All right, guys, I'm full of soot. So I'm going to clean up the desk. And now I got to work on fixing my nails because a couple of them are getting loose. So I got to fix them. And then join me tomorrow. We are going to be on day 9. And still the poem is Spirits of the Dead. Day 9 is stars. So we'll see what I come up with that. What? I don't know. There's a die that I think I want to use. But what I'm going to do, who knows? I don't know till I start sitting down. I never know. So thanks for watching. Happy crafting. And I will catch you all tomorrow. Bye.